about to head inside one of my favorite stores of all time. It's like having Bass Pro Shops in your backyard. Anybody ever comes to Venice, Florida and they need tackle, you're gonna need to check out Cook Sportland. I'm not into hunting, but they got you covered there too. I'm gonna show you inside all the great stuff they've got. This is where I get my hybrid jigs, a lot of other stuff. I haven't done as much shopping over the years as I'd like to at Cook's, but that's gonna change, and I'm gonna start bringing y'all with me when I buy stuff. Let's go on in and check it out. Check out this new Shimano. (7.1) fast action. I like that. $50. Definitely would consider buying that. This is definitely the place to be in Venice if you need tackle, for sure. Never had a Terramar. Definitely not as stiff as the cheaper Shimano. Lots of options. Lots of combos. Never heard of this. Star Rod Sequence. It's going for $139. Nice and stiff. Never seen that Star Rod before. Let's see what they got. Wow. Star Rod VPR. Never heard of that one either. I was going for $300. Seems like the more expensive rods have a firmer blank to them. Could be wrong. Moving on. I actually dropped off a Star Rod for repair myself. This is a little bit heavier duty than what I usually fish, but definitely a great grouper or bridge rod. Even though it says Stellar Light on it, definitely not a light duty rod. Never seen a Star Rod break, honestly. Let's see what else they got. Daiwa Dragon. I like that. Definitely endorse these Daiwa rods. Bought one of those here actually for my son. Look at this bass selection. That makes me want to go bass fishing right now. Look at all that extensive bass collection for sure. Fly fishing accessories. Pretty sure this is the most popular thing around me used in the surf. Looks like a shiner. Or this right here. That if I was fly fishing, when I tried to learn fly fishing, that's exactly what I was trying to throw right there. Let's see what else they got here. Spoons. Definitely gonna have to come back. Oh, look at these squid jig. That is probably the coolest jig I have ever seen. Look at this. Look at this laser minnow. I actually had a Yozuri version of something like that. It was like $8 or $9. I didn't really catch much on it, but it's good to see a budget option. Look at all the one whole display of spoons. Look at all these different spoons. I like these little tiny. These are perfect. I will be back for one of these small crocodile spoons, mark my word. Probably have to come back later today when I pick up my rods. Definitely getting into the smaller stuff. 1/8 ounce spoon. Dangerous for those little bass and little snook. Gotta take my time and show you guys all these different options. Look at these. I don't really fish offshore, but that looks pretty fancy right there, for sure. Check out these tsunami backwater rods. Never seen these. $40. That looks like a deal right there. 7'6", 10 to 17 pound line. IM7 graphite. Definitely some nice stuff here. What do we got here? Squad Savage gear. Oh. Definitely a very firm rod. Got it marked at 160. If anybody's in Venice, Florida looking for a new rod, give these guys a call. Look at all these rods. Look at all these rods. There's rods everywhere. So now I got our giant trolling baits. Let's see. Love these Air Spooks. I don't have any. I'm gonna have to come back for one of them too. I'm probably gonna have to go with the silver. Never seen this color. Definitely not surprised. Wouldn't put it past this place. They've always got exotic colors. Love this store. Love this store. Very, very addicted to fishing again. Look at the prices too. $7.99 for a giant bait like that. That is an amazing deal. Amazing deal. Haven't been throwing rattle traps in a long time. If I were to pick one out, probably be something real tiny.
I got you finished, bud. I'm gonna put it on your bill. I'm sorry.
Thank you, no problem.
Put it on your bill. I was letting it dry before I peel off the rest of this glue so it wouldn't spin.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
You guys have so many awesome baits, I can't even believe it.
Yeah, we just got a big shipment in the last couple days because we've been so far behind with shipping and getting products in. Like I said, I'm gonna put this on your bill.
Okay,
and
no
I'm
problem.
gonna leave it at the front desk for you. Just pick it up. Make sure you pick it up on the way out. This way you don't break it. The new tip.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
You betcha.
Now, that I'm gonna have to come back for as well. That KVD. Man, I'm gonna have to spend like $100 here, but I'm coming back. I'm glad I already got the Ozuris. Let's see what else we got. Micro bass selection. Here. Never seen these. Definitely interesting. Custom lures by Sam out of Moorhaven. I might have to give him a try. Never seen a lure that looked like that ever. That actually looks like something a jack would tear up. Mix between saltwater and freshwater, I feel like, right there. Alright, moving on. Got your little baby crawfish there. For size reference, it's about the size of a small pinky. The bitsy minnow. Oh, you know I'm coming back for that. You know. My mind is blown. Old school, new school, rattling finger mullet. Of course, my favorite, but in new exotic colors. I've never even seen a green topwater storm like that. I've seen black, I've seen white and red, never seen the green. Also never seen these mirror lures. Giant Yozuri poppers. Never seen those. Look how big those are. That is a giant popper. I'm gonna say they have stuff that Bass Pro Shops doesn't have, and I haven't even been there in a while. I just know. They just got really cool stuff. Really, really unique stuff. Look at that mirror lure. I've been to a lot of Walmarts. You will not find these colors at a Walmart. You just won't. Look at these different baits. That's gotta be the most realistic finger mullet lure I've ever seen. Very, very, very impressed with all these baits. Never seen these little Paul Browns either. Feels soft and hard. It's like a lure, but it's a jig at the same time. I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna have to make like 1,000 fishing videos now with all this stuff. Let's see what they got back here. Okay, classic Yozuris. Bombers. Jointed bomber. Rainbow colored long A minnow. The little salmon. Chrome jointed long A. Giant Yozuris. Look at this. I'm gonna say they have more baits than anything. Best lure store of all time. Never spent the money on these spool techs, but my friend saltwater long, he swears by them. Got your pinfish, mullet, sardine, herring, shad, red pin shad. This stuff looks good too. I'm pretty sure it's local, or at least Florida made. I could be wrong. The Voodoo. I'm gonna have to give that Voodoo mullet out a try. I don't really like these super 3D realistic looking baits, but never really given them much a shot either. Got the Savage Gear 3D bait fish. Never seen these ever. I've never even seen these online. have no idea what a Yozuri Ultra lens is. I have never. With double treble hooks in the back. I don't know if this is for bass or for saltwater, but this is some cool Yozuris I have never seen before. Personal favorite over here is gonna be the owners, either this size or smaller if you can find them. I don't fish much live bait. Jigs. Every color Z-Man you could think of. I haven't even had any Z-Mans in a long time, and I have to add that to my list. Coming back for Z-Mans, tsunamis, storms, more Z-Mans. Mirror lures. You got your classic salt and pepper there. Definitely got to give a shout out to these coming up. Caught a lot of bass and snook on these boys right here. Saltwater Assassins. I've never been a DOA person. There they are. I've thrown their jigs like this. Didn't really have too much luck. The gulps are a given. Everybody knows about the gulps. I don't have any experience with these rage swimmers, but I might check them out sometime. But there's too much other stuff to buy, for sure. Way too much. Look at all these jig heads. Walmart's got a good selection of jig heads, but they don't have this. Look at all these. More DOA swim baits. I like the look of these and the color for sure. A little small, but these are the jig heads I usually use and throw. Strike Kings. I've got them in all 3 colors, but mostly red. That's what I throw. Again, I've never been a DOA person, but there they are. This looks kind of cool. I don't know if it would work. I've been told and seen on videos that these work, but just not really a fan. More jig heads. $12 different kinds of gotchas, maybe. Walmart sells 2 different kinds, if that. Look at all these gotchas. Look at the different sizes and colors. Never seen a DOA shrimp this big. Wow. I am not even at Bass Pro Shops. They might have them, but I've never had the time to explore Bass Pro like that. This, much better. I don't throw flare hawks. I know a lot of people that tear up big snook. Seen really big snook caught at the jetty on these and bridges at night. People swear by the flare hawks. I've never really done well with them. I've never really fished them. I think I've thrown them 1 or 2 nights. That's it. And it was not recently. Probably as a kid. I assume these are for pompano or jacks or something. These little tiny crabs. don't know if you can see how tiny they are, but they're not much bigger than my thumbnail. We got green ones.
1 or 2? We need 2?
Did not see these yet. Giant Savage Gear Pulse Tail Mullet. Really live target. Twitch minnows. Very, very cool stuff. Never seen these either. Smithwick Devil's Horse. Definitely worth checking out. Something different. I've seen a lot of lures. I've never seen that. Just as much as I love storms, I definitely like Bagley lures too. Had some good experiences with those for sure. Oh, more Smithwicks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Old school. Definitely a good line selection, but I'm more focused on the lures. Got your spinner baits here. What I wanted to focus on was these micro spinner baits. Never seen those anywhere either, ever. Micro spinner bait, I mean, probably one of the coolest finds I could find while I was here is a micro spinner bait.
Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, let's go, Brandon.
Stay tuned.
And all the other critters are over here making that tattletales.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I missed a few things. Giant DOA swimming mullet. Giant DOA swim baits. These 4-inch shads. More saltwater assassins. Eels. Savage Gear eels. More DOAs.
I got your pull up there.
Leaving Cooks. I got the newest edition of Coastal Angler, and I got one of my rods fixed. Got a new tip on it. Stay tuned.